In practically every home, there's a secret growing mountain of old electronics. It's usually tucked away in a drawer or a closet. Today, we're going to talk about what actually happens to all that old tech and look at a really powerful solution that's happening right here in Malaysia, one that's built on decades of global experience. Come on, think about it for a sec. We all have one. That old smartphone you upgraded from, the printer that just stopped working, the TV in the garage. They don't just, vanish into thin air, right? Where this stuff ends up is honestly one of the biggest environmental puzzles we're facing today. And that's really the core of it, isn't it? This isn't a problem for just a few people. It's everywhere. Our homes, our offices, these devices are piled up all around us. But here's the thing. They don't have to be just waste. They're basically just waiting for a second life. And if we do it right, we can give them one. So first things first, let's get a handle on just how big this challenge is. We're not just talking about a bit of clutter here. This is about a massive flow of resources that we need to manage smartly. But hey, the good news is, for every big problem, there are people out there who have dedicated their lives to solving it. So let's pivot from the challenge itself to a real, hands-on solution driven by some serious experience. 34, just look at that number, 34 years. That is more than 3 decades dedicated to figuring out the best ways to recycle. This isn't some new company just guessing. Nope, this is deep, hard-won expertise we're talking about. And all that experience, it comes from one person, Mr. Richard Kalai. He's traveled all over Asia. We're talking recycling hubs like Japan, China, and India. Now, this is so important. It means he hasn't just learned one way of doing things. He's seen what really works across the globe and is bringing all that world-class knowledge right back here to Malaysia. Okay, so you've got this incredible expertise, but how does that actually help you and me with that old laptop in the corner? Well, this is where it gets really practical and simple. It starts with being super clear about what they can take. And really, it's pretty much all the e-waste we create. You've got your office IT gear, your personal computers and laptops, and yeah, even your everyday household appliances. It makes them a one-stop shop for most of what you need to get rid of. And here is the absolute game changer: convenience. It doesn't matter where you are. A nationwide collection service means they come to you. They've basically smashed the biggest roadblock for most of us, which is always, how on earth do I get this heavy thing to the right place? Of course, convenience is one thing, but when you hand over your old electronics, you gotta know they're being handled the right way, ethically and legally. This next part is all about building that trust. You've probably seen this acronym ESG floating around. In the world of recycling, it's not just corporate buzz, it's a promise. It means the company is following strict national rules to protect the environment, treat people fairly, and be totally transparent. It's your guarantee the job is being done right. And this is a super important point. YFF Recycle isn't just a collector. Think of them as the official licensed connector. They are the essential compliant link between you and the final permit-holding recycling centers. They make sure every single step is documented and totally legitimate. So what does this journey actually look like for your old stuff? It's literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, you just schedule a pickup. Second, they handle all the heavy lifting and transport. And third, your items get delivered to a proper, certified facility. It's a completely transparent process from start to finish. You see, when you peel it all back, this is about so much more than just getting rid of old junk. It's about taking part in something bigger, a shared mission for a future that's a whole lot greener. And absolutely everyone has a role to play in this. It doesn't matter if you're an individual cleaning out your garage, a whole community getting organized, or a big corporation getting rid of old computers. Choosing the right organization, well, that's how we actually build that greener legacy together. For anyone who's ready to take that step, here's how you do it. You can get in touch with Mr. Richard Kalai directly. I mean, that says a lot, doesn't it? You're not calling some random hotline. You're getting direct access to the expert himself. All it takes is one call to get the ball rolling. And that brings us right back to where we started. That old phone in your drawer might seem like a small thing, but when we all consciously decide where it goes next, we become part of a much, much bigger story of responsibility. So the real question is, what will your greener legacy be?